Good day, everyone. And I hope you're all doing well. It's a beautiful day again. Getting some unpredicted snow up here in the Northwest. Today I have a little song for you that was written right around 99. And my heart was broken from a breakup. And this song is some of the blood that spilled out. And it's called the Forgiveness Song, or the Song of Forgiveness, whatever you want to call it. All right. All right, super much love, everybody. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and there's so much more coming our way. Beautiful, beautiful life. Humor and humility, kindness and respect, a free flow from eternity. With love you can detect. Keep it in the positive, keep it in the light. Let love lead the way and everything will be alright. Return to heart center, expand forever out. Dance away the fear, insecurity and doubt. 'Cause when it comes to loving, we would go to any length. Forgiveness is the key to see our weakness be our strength. Forgiveness is the key to see our weakness be our strength. Humor and humility, kindness and respect, a free flow from eternity. With love you can detect. Keep it in the positive, keep it in the light. Let love lead the way and everything will be alright. Return to heart center, expand forever out. Dance away the fear, insecurity and doubt. 'Cause when it comes to loving, we would go to any length. Forgiveness is the key to see. Forgiveness is the key to see. Forgiveness is the key to see our weakness be our strength. Yeah. So, in addition to the song, I wanted to share a little writing with you that's been on deck for a couple of days, titled Love, Truth, and Poetry. Creating reality and stepping into the next dimension takes practice, commitment, and a lot of letting go. In today's climate, we realize that there is a danger of getting caught in or even distracted by an argument. Imagine that. Considering that there are several dimensions coexisting, it is possible to be on the right side of an argument and still be missing the point entirely. This requires our consciousness to expand beyond the arguments within this temporal world and discover the opportunities we have to extend grace to each other and let our self-awareness be cultivated with greater care, so as to be sure we are embodying more and more the invisible and visible fruits of love. And that's the thing, it said, Christ said, by their fruits you will know them. And so that's the unveiling that we're going through right now, is that, certain things may be packaged in a certain way. A person may, present in a way, or they may believe a certain way, but then what about the actions? What about the vibrations? What about the thoughts? Are we cultivating the garden of our heart and our mind with love, with grace, with tenderness, with care, with joy? And so here we are again. In so doing and being within the structure of the heavenly realm helps expand the field of the heavenly realm in our hearts, our minds, and ultimately our world. So how do we address the many pressing issues in our world, and how do we frame the conversations that would benefit this end? The answer to this question is simple and nuanced at the same time, and our ability to discover ourselves at deeper levels relies on our willingness to let go or suspend all of our participation in opinionated rhetoric that brings us down emotional and triggered pathways. We need to trust more. We need to be honest with ourselves and be aware of the tides of our emotional realities and understand how we participate in the energies we propagate. In this way, the attention shifts from the argument to the deeper truths of life, the opportunities we have within the many contexts of our lives to grow in love and awareness of who we really are. This produces freedom and the true liberty that springs up from within when we realize how loved, connected, and forever we really are. When this happens, it produces an activity that, when nurtured and allowed, heals us of all trauma and dis-ease within the context of our minds, our bodies, and our relationships and our world. I might add, dysfunction to disease, because basically dysfunction is based and grounded in misunderstanding or lack of understanding, or a veiled understanding perhaps. And so we all have layers to work through, and it takes practice seeing in a way that sees beyond the surface display. So our priorities shift from being right or being successful to being the light and spreading the pearl of true freedom, which is supported by our eternal nature. Because we are children of the Most High, we are to herald the kingdom of the Most High, which is the ultimate victory of love and truth, which has been won, which is now and ever will be. So day by day, we want to participate in the renewal of all of our minds by shifting our focus and redirecting our minds and hearts on the things that are eternal. And then redirect our minds and hearts on the things that are eternal. And for years, many years ago, I worked with the developmentally disabled adults at this place called the Hojoni Foundation in Flagstaff, Arizona. Hey, where my Hojoni crew at? Hey. So one of the things, though, that you learn in working with these people is that, and it goes for so many other things, whether it's child rearing or conversations around, around the holidays, around the dinner table, or whatever the case may be, but it's the idea of redirecting our focus. And we need to do that with ourselves, with our own minds, and get used to kind of letting our spirit, interrupt our thoughts a little bit and redirect our thoughts, because we can be so easily distracted and pulled into a negative fruit loop. And, we could be wearing ourselves out doing the doggy paddle in a fruit loop. And then all of a sudden we're wondering why, we're in a bad mood or, feeling not so good. And so, and we're all sensitive people, you know. I mean, uh, it's almost, I don't know, it's almost hard to understand, you know. Everyone is an empath to one degree or another, but it's just the way that we end up dealing with it. You know, we're all sensitive beings, and so, you know, when we're born maybe into a difficult situation and into a difficult family, or we come up with circumstances where we feel like people are judging us incorrectly, or they're not seeing us, or you know, everything we do isn't good enough, or you know, we're not encouraged in our beauty and in our intelligence, then, you know, we naturally we build up walls, self-preservation catacombs, you know. And then when we grow older, we have a chance to self-reflect and see what of those things we really need anymore. And, you know, it's this whole process of humanity, you know, stages of growth and maturation. And, you know, we're all on the spectrum, and we're all still learning and growing. And what a journey, what a journey. So we're redirecting our minds and hearts on the things that are eternal, and filling to overflowing, and sharing the waters of life with all the hearts that will receive them and experience the renewal that each of us longs for and knows deep in our hearts that it is possible. It's time again in this new day to cross over and take possession of the land promised to our ancestors. This land is a heart overflowing with love and joy and thanksgiving. This land is the kingdom and the heart of God. May we all surrender that our soul's deepest longing will be satisfied, and will realize once and for all our enduring and eternal inheritance. Come one, come all into this perpetual feast, drink freely of the waters of life, and break and share the bread of truth and the fruits of love and the Spirit, and indeed we will overcome and shine brighter and brighter until even our night is turned into day, a day that shines on forever and ever. Thank you all again, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening, and much, much more to come. Be blessed, keep hope alive, and keep on loving. Take care.